Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Tuesday, May 7th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to start with this image here, which says everything to me about the next 1 to 2 weeks and the next couple of months. 875.94, this descending flag, descending channel top at the top of a move, can absorb selling through next week, above which the 974 even March 24 high remains a 1 to 2 week target. We may see that over the next 1 to 2 days. I'll get to that in a moment. And over the next couple of months, this 1131.81 rising channel top I see as a realistic objective, quite possibly by the end of June. And certainly if we were to close above, that high of 974 even, that could narrow to within 3 to 5 weeks perhaps. If you see on this chart, we don't have it labeled, but if we were to close above that 974 even high over the next week or so, this is in reach within 3 to 5 weeks, where we could top out on a monthly, possibly quarterly basis. So holding above 875.94, 1131.81 remains a long-term objective. You can buy 875.94 if given the opportunity. Working our way up, there is a channel top that we've yet to reach that is a 2 to 3 week structure in and of itself. 936.34 is a solid day trade level. You might even consider it a 3 to 5 day swing trade level. My only reluctance in suggesting to sell it in an overnight basis as we move into later week is the fact that this buy signal above 875.94 is so much more significant. So you are sort of bucking the trend. If you sell 936.34 short, anticipating 875.94 within several days, I think that's fine. It's not my recommendation. My recommendation is to buy the market right now when given the opportunity. At this point in time, I would say selling the market should be, liquidating a long position below 875.94, which I'll also get to in a moment. But let's continue with this upside scenario. 936.34 can contain daily buying pressures. This stock is capable of gapping above that on Tuesday morning. And if we gap above 936.34 today, we could actually test 974 even, that March 24 all-time high, on an intraday basis. So if we push, especially if we open, that is to say, gap above 936.34, 974 even likely today. And as I've been mentioning, I'm keeping this as a session containment level only rather than a weekly 3-star resistance. I would be saying, okay, double top potential here. But once again, we have a meaningful buy signal above 875.94 that is only a couple of days old. And 974 even also already has a sort of a double top that played out a few weeks later. And the triple top is far less common than the double top. I do think that this high is very susceptible to violation on the next attempt. And that next attempt should come with, well, let me just put it this way, an open today above 936.34 or a close today above 936.34, then over the next day or two. 936.34 does have a chance of containing daily buying pressures, possibly into later week. And as I said earlier, we could fall back from there, back to 875.94. Now, 875.94, as we move into the week, and I do actually have them both on the same chart here. I've got 833.86. And over the next, I haven't counted, but I think it's over the next 3 to 5 days. This is like Monday, Tuesday of next week. 833.86 converges with 875.94. So, there is this scenario, this possible scenario, of course, where we top out at 936.34 today, and it takes us several days to fall back to the descending channel top at 875.94, during which time we have a new channel bottom that is climbing at 833.86. That will be converging with this area. So as this channel bottom converges with 875.94, it will join 875.94 as a meaningful three-star support area. Right now, I just see it as a session containment level. In other words, if we close today below 875.94, I don't think there's a good reason to be long NVIDIA through the rest of the week or really through the month of May. But your aggressive downside pivot point is below 833.86. And so closing below 875.94, expect 833.86 tomorrow, Thursday at the latest, where yes, we can put out a daily low. But as we come into the later week, this will become more of a narrowing range that can absorb selling through the week, above which a 1 to 2 month buy signal remains in effect at expecting over the next month or two that 1131.81 level. And yes, if we close below 833.86, I would expect 762 even within 1 to 2 weeks at the most. There's also going to be a new descending channel bottom. We'll apprise you the location of. That'll be in the lower 700 area. I'm just not going there yet because I'm not expecting it. I need to see what high we put out, see the market fall away before I commit to a meaningful channel structure that would be below 762 even. So right now, buying 875.94, anticipating over the next week or two the March high of 974 even, over the next day or two above 936.34, and yes, over the next couple of months, 1131.81 likely. Downside closing below 874.94, we're off all that. So if you went long, you got long, you bought those 1150, 1200 strike out of the money calls over the last day or two, my suggestion is to liquidate those calls. Do you go short? There is an indication of that by one measure. A failed classic buy signal is in itself a sign of weakness. But once again, I would rather go with the more reliable settlement below 833.86 as a short sale, as an opportunity to reach perhaps for a 640, 650 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least several months. I'll be covering that closely if we get the sell signal today below 875.94. I just don't see that happening. There's an updraft right now that I think will keep playing out in the weeks ahead. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesday's NVIDIA report. You have a great day.